Let me start with a personal question. When was the last time you woke up feeling genuinely healthy? Not simply able to get through the day, but truly rested, mentally sharp, physically strong, and excited about the years ahead. If you had to stop and think about your answer, then this conversation may be more important than you realize. I'm Dr. Leah, a urologist, and throughout my years working with men, I've noticed something troubling. The habits that gradually damage men's health are rarely dramatic. Most don't feel dangerous while you're doing them. They're ordinary behaviors repeated so often that eventually you stop noticing them. Today, I'm counting down 5 everyday habits that may be shortening men's lives, beginning with number 5 and working toward the one that may surprise you most. And no, the number 1 habit isn't alcohol. Before we begin, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love seeing men from different parts of the world taking their health seriously. Coming in at number 5 is alcohol. Many men assume that if they don't drink every day, alcohol isn't affecting their long-term health. But drinking several drinks within a short period can place significant stress on the body, even when it happens only on weekends. Biologically, your liver has to process every drink you consume. When alcohol arrives faster than your body can handle it, liver cells are placed under greater stress. Repeating this pattern can contribute to inflammation and fat buildup in the liver. And after 40 or 50, recovery may not feel as effortless as it did when you were younger. The effects also extend beyond your liver. Excessive alcohol can disrupt deep sleep, increase blood pressure, affect hormone balance, worsen anxiety, and contribute to inflammation throughout the body. You may simply wake up feeling tired, unfocused, or less energetic without connecting those changes to your drinking pattern. Practically, you don't need perfection to make progress. Start by creating several alcohol-free days each week. If you choose to drink, slow your pace instead of consuming several drinks quickly, and avoid using alcohol as your primary way to escape stress. Small adjustments can reduce unnecessary strain on your body. Coming in at number 4 is chronic stress, and this is where many men underestimate what their bodies are going through. Stress isn't only what you feel during a difficult meeting, an argument, or a financial problem. The real danger begins when pressure becomes your normal state and your nervous system rarely gets the opportunity to switch off. Biologically, persistent stress keeps hormones such as cortisol elevated. Cortisol is useful in short bursts because it helps your body respond to challenges. But when stress continues day after day, that same response can interfere with sleep, raise blood pressure, affect blood sugar regulation, and place additional strain on your cardiovascular and immune systems. Emotionally, men often make the situation worse by carrying everything silently. Many were taught that being strong means handling problems alone. But constantly suppressing worry doesn't make the biological stress response disappear. Practically, you don't have to eliminate every problem in your life to start reducing the damage. Give your nervous system regular opportunities to recover. Take a genuine walk without your phone. Spend time doing something you enjoy. Have an honest conversation with someone you trust. Exercise, breathe slowly, and create moments when you're not working or worrying. These aren't signs of weakness or wasted time. They're ways of giving your body a chance to recover. Coming in at number 3 is social isolation, and this is one of the easiest health risks for men to overlook because it develops so gradually. In your 20s and 30s, friendships may happen naturally. You have coworkers, teammates, neighbors, and people you see regularly. But as responsibilities increase, those connections can slowly disappear. Work becomes demanding, family takes priority, friends move away. Then one day, a man realizes that outside his immediate household, there may be almost nobody he can call and speak to honestly. Biologically, prolonged loneliness and isolation can keep the body's stress response activated. This can contribute to increased inflammation, poorer cardiovascular health, higher blood pressure, and weaker immune function. Healthy relationships can also influence everyday behaviors. When people feel connected, they're often more likely to stay active, attend appointments, eat properly, and take better care of themselves. Emotionally, isolation doesn't necessarily mean physically living alone. You can be surrounded by people and still feel isolated if you have nobody with whom you can genuinely share what you're experiencing. Practically, rebuilding connection doesn't require 20 friends. Start with one meaningful relationship. Call someone you've lost touch with. Meet a friend for coffee. Join a community, hobby group, sports club, or volunteer organization where interaction happens naturally. Human connection isn't simply entertainment, it's part of maintaining your well-being. Coming in at number 2 is not getting enough sleep, and this is one habit far too many men treat as harmless. Sleep is often the first thing sacrificed when work gets busy, responsibilities pile up, or you want another hour of television or scrolling at night. But your body doesn't view sleep as optional downtime. Biologically, sleep is when many of your body's repair processes take place. When you consistently sleep too little, blood pressure can rise, blood sugar becomes harder to regulate, immune function suffers, and your cardiovascular system carries additional strain. Hormone balance can also be affected, which may contribute to lower energy, reduced motivation, and poorer recovery. The difficult part is that you can become accustomed to feeling tired. After months of inadequate sleep, exhaustion starts feeling normal. You tell yourself you're functioning fine while relying on caffeine and determination to get through the day. Practically, improving sleep doesn't require anything complicated. Aim for roughly 7 to 8 hours, maintain a consistent bedtime, and make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Reduce phone use before bed and avoid consuming caffeine late in the day. Even a few nights of better quality sleep can leave you feeling noticeably sharper and more energetic. Sleep isn't wasted time. It's your body's opportunity to recover from everything you demanded of it during the day. And now we've reached number 1. Prolonged sitting. It sounds almost harmless compared with alcohol, chronic stress, or poor sleep, and that is exactly why so many men underestimate it. You may spend hours sitting at work, driving, watching television, or using your computer without realizing how much uninterrupted inactivity has become part of your day. Biologically, your largest muscles are located in your legs and lower body. When you remain seated for long periods, those muscles become largely inactive. Circulation slows, your body handles blood sugar less efficiently, and overall energy expenditure drops. Over time, a sedentary lifestyle is associated with higher risks of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, weight gain, and premature death. Emotionally, prolonged sitting can also leave you feeling sluggish and mentally drained. The strange part is that you may feel exhausted despite barely moving all day. But here's the important point. You don't necessarily need an intense workout every time you stand up. What matters is breaking up long periods of inactivity. Practically, set a reminder to get up approximately every 30 to 60 minutes. Walk around your home or office, stretch your legs, refill your water, or take the stairs when possible. Even brief movement breaks can interrupt hours of continuous sitting. Think of your body as something designed to move. Exercise is important, but so is what you do during all the hours between workouts. The simplest change may be this: sit less often, stand more frequently, and give your body regular reasons to move. Now that we've covered all 5 habits, I want you to notice something important. None of them looks particularly dramatic in isolation. That's exactly what makes them dangerous. Alcohol, chronic stress, social isolation, inadequate sleep, and prolonged sitting can gradually become normal parts of everyday life until you stop recognizing the toll they're taking. The good news is that you don't need to completely rebuild your life overnight. Start with the habit that affects you most. If alcohol has become your weekend escape, reduce how much and how quickly you drink. If stress follows you everywhere, create a daily period when your nervous system can genuinely relax. If you've become isolated, reconnect with one person you trust. If sleep is your weakness, protect your bedtime instead of treating rest as whatever time remains after everything else is finished. And if you spend most of your day sitting, start standing and moving regularly rather than waiting for one workout to compensate for hours of inactivity. The biological principle behind all of this is simple. Your body responds to what you repeatedly ask it to do. You don't need perfection, you need consistency. A 10-minute walk seems insignificant until you've done it every day for a year. Going to bed earlier once doesn't change much, but doing it consistently can transform how you feel. Healthy aging isn't usually built through one enormous decision. It's built through small choices repeated long enough to become your new normal.